What we think of as constraints really push us in a different direction. And so if we think of constraints as something that makes us angry and it's wrong, then we stew in it. If we accept the constraints as something given from God, then we step back and say, maybe he's trying to show me something I don't see. And your whole attitude shifts, your mindset shifts.
Yeah.
And so I feel bad when I see people going through life as a victim. They see everything as everybody's against me instead of embracing, okay, I'm here right now. I'm trusting God that I'm here for a reason. How do I go to the next step? When you're a slave to something that has happened decades ago, you are in chains on that thing. It's gotcha. I could not understand that God shift, that moment. It looked like an utter disaster. But your faith in God is tested then. You're saying, okay, God, either you are right or my feelings are right. And what he showed me was, I know better than you do, just trust me. And he forced me onto a path that was 100 times better, but I could not see it. Either my feelings are right or God is right. And of course, we know the answer to that. But in the midst of the storm, that God shift feels like you're being torn apart. Who's wrong here? Is God wrong or is it me? And then our faith now helps you bridge that. The other thing is, it really does help to say out loud to other people, whether it's in prayer, you can say it to God. Speaking out loud makes our brain work better. There's research that shows that speech integrates our thinking. And I think speaking to God is a way of doing that. I think speaking to a friend, I cannot tell you how many times I've tried to explain a problem I was having with somebody, and the insight came not from them saying anything, it was just them listening and maybe asking a question or two. So those are two things I would say. One is inward, which is go to the truth and remind yourself of basic truths, and the other one is engage yourself with someone else in your speaking. The gem I want that God gave me, which is that chaos, what we think of as all this stuff that's not going the way we want, is not our problem. It's actually our purpose. And he shows that actually in Genesis, and I never noticed it before. When you ask somebody what's the first thing God created, if they're a Bible reader, they normally will say something like, I think it was light, wasn't it? And I say, go back and look again. If you read carefully, it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and it was void and without form. The very first thing he created was chaos. Then he went on to say, I'm bringing order out of this chaos. And then he said, you are made to be just like me. And right there in Genesis 1, we have a charter that says we're built to beat chaos. We're designed. We're God empowered. We have the authority to overcome the chaos in our life. And the way you do it is with purpose. Chaos, the whole story of the Bible is a strategic plan of God building us to overcome chaos and teaching us how to do it. And Jesus Christ is the only way we can do it.